Hello everybody and welcome to another mystery box function challenge. In the purple mystery box there is some math and your challenge is to figure out what it is. You can use the link in the description to try this out on your own, and when you get an idea, come on back and see if we get the same thing. All right, let's start with a 0. Okay, so we've got a decimal that is a repeating decimal. It's just repeating a lot of digits, negative 0.142857, 142857, etc. How about a 1? 1/3. How about a 2? 6. So this is a curve. It's just a very gradually changing curve. I'm going to go out a little further. How about I don't know, 5? How about a 6? Oh, now it's dropping really quickly. So it almost looks like an upside down exponential, or could it be some form of logarithmic? I kind of don't think so from the numbers. Let's go back into the negatives. That's right at 0. How about negative 2? That's 1/9. How about negative 5? Let's try negative 9. That's up at 0.5. Huh. So is it approaching 1 as an asymptote there, maybe? Boy, I'm a little stumped on this one. I'm going to try to go further out in the positive direction and see if it just continues going down rapidly. So let's put in a 7. Oh, aha. So that changes things. When I get that infinity error, I think rational. And so maybe we're just seeing one arm here and the other arm is over on, or maybe up here, and is mostly off the graph. So let's try a couple other numbers further out. Let's try an 8. Aha. And let's do a 9. Okay. Now I think this hunch about the rational has been borne out by what we're seeing. So I think we've maybe got an arm that looks like this over here, and here's the other arm, and that would put our asymptote at 7. So let's just go ahead and draw in that. So 2, 4, 6, 7. So an asymptote here. All right, and now how can we write the function for this? Well, if the asymptote is 7, and it looks like there are only 2 arms, so I'm thinking maybe it's not a second degree or higher degree equation. So the simplest thing you could do is have x minus 7 on the bottom, because then when you put in a 7, it gives you 0 on the bottom. That blows up and gives you that infinity error. And let's see, what could be on the top? I guess the simplest thing would be 1. Does that work? So if I put in, let's put in a 5. So that would be 5 minus 7 would be negative 2 on the bottom, so 1 over negative 2. But we're getting a negative 3, so it's not 1. What if we just put in x on the top? So that would be at 5, that would be 5 over negative 2. Well, and that's not what we're getting either. Huh. So what if we put in, I don't know, x plus 1? And let's try that. And again, if we put in a 5, we're going to get 5 plus 1 over 5 minus 7. So that's going to be, sorry, 5 plus 1. I'm thinking 6 in my head. So that's 6 over negative 2. That is a negative 3. So maybe this is it, but we got to test this with some other points. Let's put in that 0. So if we put in a 0, it's going to be 1 over negative 7. This repeating decimal looks like negative 1/7 to me. So I think that's promising. Let's put in a 1. So that'd be 1 plus 1 over 1 minus 7. 1 plus 1 is 2, and 1 minus 7 is negative 6. So negative 1/3, and look at that, we're getting negative 0.3 repeating. So I think we got it. We had to fool around a little bit with some guesses to get the top, but I think we've got it. Let's go ahead and take a look. Yep, x plus 1 over x minus 7. And let's graph that at 2. Yeah, so we've got these 2 arms. We're just seeing a little bit of the arm on the right here coming in at the top right portion of the graph. Well, how did that go for you? Were you stumped for a while like I was? Let me know. Thanks, everybody.